Now, for a little quick chat about Spooge. If you're ever considering doing gasification or pyrolysis work, you need to know about Spooge. Spooge, by my definition, is any gel or paste-like substance which is applied in an engineering task. So, this stuff here, nickel anti-seize, is very, very important. You've got to put this on every single thread that's going to experience high temperatures or where there's stainless steel threads involved. Otherwise you'll never get stuff apart again. This type of spooge is your Windsor graphite jointing spooge. That's really good for sealing threads that are going to see high temperatures, but you need something that's actually going to fill the thread a little bit as well. So that's a graphite jointing paste. That is also a spooge. Muffler putty, I think I mentioned before, you're always going to need that for filling up gaps when there's going to be some piece of the hearth that needs a bit of a gas tight seal. High temperature silicon sealant. This is sort of spooge number 4 that you will need if you're going to go anywhere near building a gasifier for lid seals and that sort of thing. Now, remember I said it's an engineering application of a gel or paste, right? So, you might also need throttle, body and carby cleaner, something like this, okay? But this is not spooge. This is a liquid. Liquids don't count. Same with lubricants like RP7 or WD-40. It's a liquid, doesn't count, it's not spooge. You might still need them, but that's not what spooge is. Spooge is this sort of stuff, and that sort of stuff, and that sort of stuff, yeah? And don't dare try and build a gasifier without getting your hands on some of those things. Bit hard to see, but that is the waste char collecting at the bottom of the gasifier. It looks a lot finer than the stuff that I've typically seen in previous gasifiers, and I guess that's due to the different arrangements in the hearth and the very large sort of volume of reduction bed that sits above this thing. Now this is a bit hard to see that, get the camera in the right spot. This is the bottom of the filter socks after the maiden run using the filter with the filter material in place, that stuff. It seems it looks a little bit dusty, but it doesn't look like anything untoward has occurred in there. It looks like they're doing exactly what they were designed to do. So fingers crossed it keeps working like that. I just realised that one of the reasons we might have been having little pressure surges in the system in previous runs might have been due to liquid condensing in the lines under the car, which would happen because we haven't finished setting up the drainage system for that yet. So I've just jacked the car up to see if we could drain any water out from underneath, and there's a bit of condensate there, which might explain what was going on with that. It's pretty clear. I mean, there's a bit of soot and dust in it, but that's because we've been running this system a couple of runs without any filter media present. But actually that's pretty clear, and it certainly shows no signs of any nasty tarry things collecting in there, which is promising.